Imagine that you are at the point, or maybe this is real for you right now, where you've gotten all of your acceptances from college and you've gotten all your financial aid letters. If you have not received financial aid from all your colleges, you should not make this decision, because the first and most important thing, and I would argue the more important than literally every other factor in this college decision, is how much financial aid you're getting. Because if you go to the most amazing college, but when you leave, you have $400,000 worth of loans to pay back, I just think that isn't the best plan. And you can argue against me, but I don't think you're going to find a whole lot of people who disagree. Taking on a tremendous amount of debt is really a thing to avoid. So when you're looking at a financial aid package, the most important thing is to figure out how much is scholarships and grants and how much is loans and jobs. So for instance, if you're looking at bigfuture.collegeboard.org, they'll always give you this in a pie. You'll see that I always say green is good. Scholarships and grants, money you don't have to pay back, that is the thing that you want almost exclusively. Because if you have to pay it back in loans, that's going to come to bite you in the butt later. And if it's a job, then that is something that is going to take away from your studies. I'm not saying you shouldn't do any work, study, job. I think 10 to 20 hours a week is probably fine as long as you're getting your homework done. Also, if you can get one of those cushy library jobs where you don't have to do very much and you can do your homework most of the time, that is a good call. I worked when I was going to college and grad school, and it was fine. I made sure that I had time for my homework, so I did my work study and then I did my homework. What you want to do is make like an Excel spreadsheet or some kind of table that shows those four things: how much money you get for free, how much money you have to pay back, how much you have to work, and what is the gap between the package that you're looking at and the actual cost of tuition. Remember that some things may not be factored into the package that you're looking at. When they tell you what tuition and fees are, they may not be including room and board, but you may expect to live on campus. So it's really important that the gap that you have between the amount of money that the school is planning to give you and has not accounted for is probably less than $5,000, and better off if it is zero. You want to get as close to zero as possible, because that's money that they haven't even accounted for. That means you're going to be doing your work study, you're going to have loans, and on top of that, there's even more money that you have to worry about. Don't underestimate how much it weighs on you to have loans after college. I know so many people who had such terrifying loans after college, and they did all kinds of things to pay them off, and they felt like the loans were a weight around their neck. So your best bet is to avoid loans as much as possible.